Hey guys, Rolly is here, this time with an amplifier that inspires me a lot. That is Mesa Boogie Fillmore 50 1x12 combo. I had a head version of this amp and I got that combo and I thought let's record a review video with it, with this new setup, with this new beautiful camera and the new audio and things like that. This will sound much better than the previous one. So yeah man, that amplifier inspires me playing the blues, playing some kind of old school vintage stuff, because that's a very vintage sounding Mesa Boogie amplifier, so it's not like a rectifier or not even like a Mark V. So it has this, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's hard to explain even when I drink this, even if I drink enough Prosecco, it's hard to explain what is it, but it has this vintage feel, the touch sensitivity and everything. It's very, very important. It's not just about the sound. Obviously the sound is very pure and classic and vintage. That's the right word, but even the touch, as it reacts to my playing, as it reacts to the harder hidden notes and the soft touches, you know, all these things adds up to the feel, and that's why they call it it's like an old school classic vintage Mesa Boogie. I don't know, it has some kind of character. I can just plug one of my Struts or the Telly or the 335 and I start playing these interesting jazzy bluesy line, and that definitely comes from the amplifier. So that's major part of your note selection, major part of the way you think when you have the guitar in your hand. So yeah man, let's review it. So hey, nice to have this Prosecco. It was a long week, lot of work, luckily a lot of music related work. The band is back. We already started practicing, rehearsing, putting a new show together with my very Santana tribute band for next year. We got a lot of big theater shows booked, so it's time to start practicing. So life is beautiful, a lot of work, a lot of music in my life at the moment, and this is the most important, and my beautiful baby daughter is 5 months old, and tonight I'm celebrating her birthday, 5 months birthday. You know, people celebrate their birthday every year, but I celebrate her birthday in every week and every month, because she's such a big change in my life. You see, she made me a different man, and I celebrate that she's 5 months old, beautiful and healthy. Now healthy, that is a quite big achievement nowadays. She's a little coronal, that's how they call her, little coronal, because she was born in the middle of this pandemic, and she's beautiful and healthy, and that's amazing, guys, that's amazing. So little Nina, 5 months old, right? I celebrate her with this beautiful Italian Prosecco. So guys, grab your favorite drink, this is going to be a long chitty chatty video. I want to talk about that amplifier and how it reacts to the different guitars and reacts to my playing and things like that. So hopefully this will be useful for you if you want to buy one of those. What I highly recommend to you, because you won't be disappointed with it. It's amazing. I tell you what. So this clean character, you know, this clean character, it's not pure. That's the right word. It's not pure. It's not, how do you say, it has some kind of vintage dirt in it, and that dirt in the right way, and that's very, very, very fucking important. So when you play the blues and it adds this sort of little nuances, that's what I like in it. So you heard the clean sound. Let's go and play. Let's play a bit of overdriven sound. So let's try the second channel of the amp. So what do you think, guys? I think it sounded bloody amazing. It has this, you know what? It has this touch. That's what I'm talking about from the beginning. This has the touch, and the overdrive channel, I think the overdrive channel emphasizes it even more. It has this, I don't know, when I can play the dynamics, and that's so bloody important. If an amplifier compresses too much, and if an amplifier compresses not at the right place, or I don't know, it's hard to explain, when it doesn't compress the right frequencies or something like that, you can't play the dynamics this much. You can't play the dynamics enough, right? So this, when I hit it hard, it reacts, and it reacts immediately. So this attack and everything, it's so really well designed. I mean, I think obviously they've been building amplifiers for so long now, and they built some sensational amplifiers. I mean, I'm talking about Mesa Boogie, so Mr. Randall Smith at Mesa Boogie and all the engineers at Mesa Boogie, you know, they got the know-how. They got the know-how how to build up perfect channels for an amp. That's where your money goes, you know. You get what you pay for. That's so true. Mesa Boogie amplifiers, not cheap and not easy to set up. As this is probably an exception, because this only has a few knobs. It doesn't have a lot of switches and things like that. But you know, you get what you pay for, and when you buy one of these amplifiers, you're going to feel the difference. I'm 100% sure. There are many amps on the market that has beautiful overdrive channels and things like that, because the frequency is there. But when you plug it in, and when you play in your bedroom or on a bigger stage, or in the rehearsal room with a loud drummer, and you turn it up or not, you know, these are two different scenarios. And when you feel that the amp delivers whatever the circumstances are. That's where the difference is, I think, and that's what you're going to feel when you buy one of these Fillmores, because it has a proper vintage character, like a non-master volume amplifier. This has a master volume, which is really cool, because when you turn it down, it doesn't loses any of these beautiful virtues. So yeah, great fucking amp, as you could hear. So one interesting thing with Mesa amps, and I suggest to try to all of you who got one of these. I think over the years I was lucky enough, and I had many Boogie amplifiers. I started with the Mark 1, and then I had it Mark 1, Mark 3, Mark 5. So I never had the Mark 2, I never had the Mark 4, but I had the Mark 1, the Mark 3, and I had many Mark 5s. I had Lone Star Special. I'm a big fan of this brand from the beginning, since I've discovered them. Yeah, so what I noticed on Mesa amps, and I think you should try it, swap or sacrifice the treble setup to the presence. So swap it all the way around. So turn the treble down and open up the presence. It's presence, quite important, and especially on Mesa amps. I tried it on some different amps and never worked properly, but on Mesa, when you turn the treble down a bit, so from middle to around 11, 12, even 10 o'clock, and open up the presence, that's different kind of top end what it will produce. And because you open the power amp stage more, then you won't get this sort of feeling, especially on lower level, when you play in your bedroom, or the master volume can't be cranked. That's very important. The presence should be open, the treble down a bit to cut the harsh frequencies, put the treble down, cut the middle. Mesa amps always have loads of beautiful middle, so you can cut it back a bit, and then definitely cut a bit of bass as well. So that's how I'd set a Mesa amp in a bedroom, and that's how I set that one up as well. So turn the treble down a bit, turn the middle even more, and turn the bass as it you could hear it. You just play on the bass strings, on the lowest strings, and listen to it. It shouldn't be floppy, it shouldn't cock up the low end, it should be nice and punchy, and that's where the bass is, that's where the sweet spot for the bass. It's quite easy, just rely on your ears, never rely on settings from forums or manuals or videos or anything. Just rely on your own ears, because amplifiers are heavily based on the acoustic in your room. So guys, at least rely on your ears. The bass shouldn't be floppy, it shouldn't be too much, because it cooks up all the frequencies. So make sure. That's how I do it. I just grab the guitar, put it on the neck pickup, because that has the lot of bass. So I would do this and just have a listen. And when you do this, and it's not like it's not overkill, the bass doesn't kill all the other frequencies. That's the sweet spot. That's where you have to turn it on. And anytime when you put the treble down, it compresses a bit more, so it has less frequency range. So it's quite important. So when you turn the treble down, you have to check the bass and the middle again. And you don't need too much middle, because you don't need too much middle, because at the moment all the music what we hear are got this V shape, so less middle makes it sound prettier. Obviously it will disappear from the mix a bit, but hey, that's another different question. I'd cut the middle, and I cut the bass, and I cut a little bit of treble, but open up the presence. That's quite important, and you will get a nice sound. Check it out. So, and Other important thing with the Fillmore, what I've noticed, is the bloody amazing FX loop. So I got a Strymon timeline delay pedal in the FX loop, and it sounds beautiful, and there's no volume for it or anything. It's just like a no-brainer effect loop. You just plug in your cables and that's it, and it will sound awesome. I didn't have any problem. I got many pedals here and I didn't notice any problem. So yeah, very good effects loop. The effects loop is much better than on my Mesa Boogie Mark 1 King Snake amp. Look at that, it's there, and my cat is there. Can you see my cat as well? Hello little cat. So the cat is there, and my Mesa Boogie King Snake amp is there. That has an FX loop, but that FX loop is not as good as the FX loop in the Fillmore. So I'm very happy with it, and I'm very happy with the reverb as well. So the reverb what you can hear on the video comes from the amp, and I just added a bit of Strymon timeline digital delay on top of it, just make it more atmospheric, and it handles it really well. And yeah, that's quite important when you pay this much money for an amplifier, I think. Yeah, great job, Mesa Boogie. You deserve a bit of Prosecco, so let's drink this to Mr. Randa Smith and Mesa Boogie. Yeah man, great amp. Let's play again. Mr. Randa Smith at Mesa Boogie, you know, and all the engineers, it's Mesa Boogie. You deserve a bit of Prosecco from Rolly. The biggest award that you ever got, I'm sure. Obviously, I'm just joking, but guys, I really like this amplifier, and my English is not good enough to explain it how much, but hey, maybe you can see it on my face, you can hear it on my playing. I love it. Let me play a bit clean again, because I haven't showed it enough maybe, but the clean sound is fantastic. It has nice top end. Top end is, I don't know, it's kind, for me, I tell you what, for me this amp sounds like a super reverb. It's strange, but the super reverb has this very interesting character. It has that, it's not a twin. The twin is very sterile. It's very it's beautiful and nice, and I love it, and I I've got a twin here, and I play it all the time, but I love it. But the Super has that dirt, that bit of something, and definitely it has the same style top end, and that's what I like. It has this sparkle on the top. It's like not as chimey as an AC30 with that Class A circuit and the Alnico speakers and things like that, but this has some kind of interesting chime on the top and in the clean channel. By the way, that this is a good thought. Just make sure you think about this when you after your next amp. You get 2 amplifiers for the money. 2 exact same amplifiers, 2 of the exact same layout, schematics, EQ, everything. So you can set up as you want. I think it's a good value for the money if you think about it. So you don't get a clean channel and the overdrive channel. You got clean overdrive crunch, clean overdrive crunch. So think about it. So £1,000 each, around £1,000 each, and I think for 2K you can buy one of these new. So not a bad value. So guys, I've run out of Prosecco, I've run out of cappuccino, nothing to drink, and I think I played enough clean and enough overdriven examples for you. This amplifier is great. I like it so much, and I think one of the best Mesa Boogie amplifiers from the last 20 years or something like that. I really love the Lone Star, and this one reminds me the Mesa Boogie Lone Star amp, but maybe it's a bit more vintage. I fucking like it. I really love it. I really love it. I hope you could enjoy this video. Let me know in the comment section, please. Drop me a like if you liked it, and if you're interested in that amplifier, please visit my website rolliesguitars.co.uk. You can buy this amplifier in absolutely new mint condition. Definitely the best price on the internet, I guarantee. And yeah, man, hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, please send me a like. Rock music, rock and roll. Bye bye. Bye bye.